coming out in 15 minutes, and now we're here on the 5-minute chart. See now a small pump here to the upside. This is exactly what we're also expecting here before data's coming here in. We see here more continuation to the upside, maybe like a pump, and then on the minutes by itself, when the data is coming out, we see a small correction to the upside. So now we will also have a quick talk about what we can expect here, especially when the data is coming out. So my plan is here, I still have my position here still open, even also scale my position up, put my stop loss already here in profit. So soon we're getting a rejection here in direction of, I expect here around 113,000 US dollars, because also on the liquidation heat map, there's the next liquidity still sitting out there. So I will place later a limit order after the data will coming out, or maybe like will the data directly coming out, have sitting here my limit order over there. So then I can definitely also scale up my position here a little bit more. We can also go here later in the charts and have a quick look about the next levels here. But mainly the data's 15 minutes, then the CPI data's will coming here out. I talked already today in the morning about the update video, what we can expect here. So as you can see here, I'm now here on the news side. Let's maybe refresh this a little bit so we can only show us here the important datas. So yesterday we got already our PPI datas, which was very, very bullish here for the market. We can also go here in the Bitcoin chart. Let's check which Bitcoin chart we will take here for today. Yeah, we will take this one. Let's go here for. So let's take here. Yeah, we take this Bitcoin chart. So by positive datas yesterday, we saw here already our pump to the upside. This is exactly the reason why we also enter here in our long position. So as you can see here on BitIndex, I have my long position still open. Put my stop loss here already in profit. It's exactly how my strategy is working. As soon as we're getting a profit, scale my position up. As you can see here, I have here $500 position still open. So as soon we're getting like a small correction here to the downside, I will scale the position way higher. So levels for interesting scaling my position will be here around on the heat map 13,000 US dollars. So I expect here that we are getting a little bit more volatility in the market here, especially when the data will come out now here in kind of 10 minutes already. Would be very positive for us if the data's coming out here and bring us in a more continuation to the upside, which is exactly what had we seen yesterday already. So yesterday we saw by coming out the data's these push here to the upside. So we can also expect something else if the data is coming out today positive. Let's put here our chart a little bit better. You can also see here our chart, but we'll go here also in the 1-minute chart right now. Maybe we can also get some scalp position here on some other trades. So important for us on the 3-minute chart, holding here our resistance line here to the upside. So as long we're holding here our line here to the upside, let's put it in, let's make it here white. So as long we're holding here our trend here to the upside, all good. But I expect here move a little bit more to the downside in direction of, kind of like in this region here. I expect a move here. Maybe also even a little bit lower. So something like here in this range, because 112,900 US dollars, there's a lot of liquidity sitting. So we could potentially also see here a very, very quick move here by coming out the datas. Now we are getting a little bit more pump to the upside. So we got a pump here now in the news, and potentially you get here the wick to the downside, grab the liquidity, and then my plan is here, got the continuation to the upside. Let's mark this also here in white. So something like here, I'm expecting here right now for the news coming out. 10 minutes still to go. So this is what I'm planning here right now, and my position is here open. So as soon we're getting here a push to the downside, I will scale my position in. If I got stopped out is fine. Then I will build my position up again, because I expect definitely in the next coming days more continuation here for Bitcoin to the upside. So as we already discussed it in our video today, we broke here our resistance line to the upside, also our falling wedge here to the upside. Price target of the falling wedge is here around 123,000 US dollars. So especially with the rate cuts, I expect here move into higher levels, also taking out the next high here. Very important level is here around here on the daily chart. First of all, 117,000 US dollars, and even also 116,900 US dollars, because there we have a CME gap sitting. So as soon we are getting the CME gap filled, and also our last high here at 117,000 US dollars filled, definitely a move here in a direction of higher levels. And then price target for myself here, 123,000 US dollars. Even also in my main target here around 130,000 US dollars. But now we have, first of all, wait here for the next data's coming out. So kind of like 10 minutes here to go before the data's will coming out. And then we can see how the market will react here. Can go here back also to our chart. So I would, if I'm not in a position right now, I would place a limit order down below here at kind of like this level here. So we can already put also a limit order there. Can directly put a limit order here down below here. Stop loss would be around the last low here. So kind of like very close. If these levels are holding, it's also still fine. So then we are respecting here our uptrend to the upside, and can see how we can position our next trades here. So because also we have US opening coming today. So there we can also try to get here in some position. I would not come in a position right now yet. I would wait the datas, and then we can do the next. So now we have to wait here. By the way, we can have a look on Ethereum also on, because on Ethereum we are also in a position here right now, kind of like a little bit in profit. So also here we are trading our breakout to the upside. So also good. So we are in two positions here right now on Ethereum on a long, and we can also have a quick look on Solana, because we already closed our Solana position deep in profit, as I shared also a couple of hours ago, or mainly like, I think yesterday it was already. So there we have it. I don't have it here right now on the phone, but it's okay. So let's see if we can go here also in a position on Solana. Let's also put here the indicator, the EMA inside. Wait, which EMAs I have put here? Let's put here the 50 moving average. Change here my color. here. Soon we're getting a retest of the 50 moving average. Should be also a good opportunity to go here in a Solana position. So kind of right here. It's in market now to like green here, green box for buy. So if you're getting here a position on, if you here get a bounce back to the downside, we can go here in a Solana position. But main focus will be, yeah, in 5 minutes, the datas, when the data is coming out. So we can also go here quickly, refresh the page. Hopefully I not need to set all the filters again. But it looks like, oh, my internet is so fucking bad today. So let's put the filters again. We only focus today on the US and on the important sites. Let's see if we have also another page for the CPI datas. CPI datas, US. Otherwise, we have to wait until my others here are loading. It's fucking hell bad internet right now. Because they cut it a line here in Dubai in the sea. So there is very bad connection here right now. Yeah, 3 minutes. Let's close it and find a new one. Otherwise, I will check the datas on the phone and we go here directly in our chart here. We can let's go here back on the can go here on the 5-minute chart. So let's go here in the 5-minute chart and also here in our trading platform, also here in the 1-hourly chart. I expect, first of all, yes, we saw already continuation to the upside, but we are here in Solana. Let's go here on Bitcoin, but mainly it's also same on Solana. So maybe we can also grab here some entries. So I was expecting here a pump in direction of higher levels here before the data is coming out. And when the data will coming out, like in 2 minutes, we will see, yeah, small, I would not say a dump, but a small correction to the downside, grab liquidity, and then get on the way to the upside. So this is what I'm expecting here right now. That's the reason why I also put... let me remove my stop loss here on my entry. I have set the limit order here right now. So this is exactly what I'm expecting there. Getting the move here to the downside. And first here, deconnect some stuffs here. I want to deconnect here my headphones, but yeah, first of all, so in 2 minutes when the data will coming out, I expect here a small correction to the downside, and then after the data, when the data are positive for the market, we should see here more continuation to the upside. This is exactly what we are looking here for the market. We position in Bitcoin here right now, have here already a limit order also set, and also on Ethereum. Next, I also looking for an entry on Solana. So this is also what I'm looking right now, getting in the Solana position, because Solana was performing, especially over the last days, super, super bullish. We already closed our Solana position, so that's the reason why I want to enter a new Solana position. So let's wait how the market reacting. 1 minute to go, and go here for the 1 minute chart. CPI data, and then I will post directly also in our Telegram group. If you're not part in the Telegram group right now, just go here in the video description. There you find directly a link to the Telegram group. And now we are continuing. We're pumping here to the upside, which is super bullish here for us for our trade. Trade is here running further in profit. Small rejection here right now. And exactly what we're talking about. Continuation to the upside and then the move to the downside. So let's see if our order get filled, or we can also position here our order myself. If you're not getting catched in, let's go here directly here in a it's not possible. Let's go here in a long position. So as you can see, we are already in our position. My strategy is now I want to scale up my position here right now and get here the position a little bit higher. So we already put a little bit more. I will also put a little bit more in the trade right now if we are getting here more continuation. So let's see what we're having here. Ethereum also getting a little bit lower. My limit order is still set, so this is my initial idea to get here in this limit order to limit order get filled, but let's go here in the next position already. Now our entry price gets a little bit closer, but I expect here, especially in the next couple days, a way bigger move here on Bitcoin to the upside. So as you can see here, we already talked here about the idea already. So this is exactly, and we are pumping here. So it's very good that we are also going here in the position our size a little bit better. And also let's have a quick look. And now we are all pumping here to the upside. Great. This is exactly what we want to see. More continuation to the upside. So it was good. Yeah, we can delete here our limit position. Limit position got not filled, but we go here manually in our trade, make our position a little bit bigger, so which is kind of good. And let's have a quick look also on the outcome of the data. My internet is so fucking bad right now, so bad. Let's go here a little bit closer in the chart. When the market will be a little bit more stable. It's also posted directly in our Telegram group. So if you're not part in the Telegram group right now yet, just go in the video description. There you find a link to our Telegram group. There will also post now the exactly the results of the data. So as you can see here, CPI came out. Forecast was kind of like expected. And the initial job claims 260K was kind of forecast 230K. So it's, and also CPI from August, a little bit higher than the forecast. So which means it should be going also some more reaction here in the chart. Let's go here back in our chart. See a little bit more continuation now to the downside. So I expect here a little bit more movements here and then follow our stable and then the next leg to the upside. It's so fucking laggy, my internet here right now. It's very, very bad. So let's see if we also can get here in other positions a little bit bigger. So my Ethereum position got stopped out. I got a notification. Let's see what's happening there. So let's see. I will my phone. So let's see what's the position doing here right now. So on charts here are loading, but position is still running, so it's okay. It's kind of good. We are not stopped out, so everything is working fine. No issues over here. Let's also look on our other account. Also there, trades are running kind of good. Where's my Ethereum position still doing? Let's see. Position. Let's get here in the position again. Let's add here a little bit more to our Bitcoin position, and also I want to add more to Ethereum. It's a little bit close to our entry, and I didn't scale the position up right now, so it doesn't make sense. But let's have a look on Solana. If we can go there in a trade position, because even on Solana was performing very, very bullish here in the last couple of days. So I expect also for Solana doing it the same on. Yeah, came exactly in our entry zone right now. It left already. We sadly forget to set a limit order there. But we can also go here in the Solana position. Let's go here. Let's make 10x. So assume we're getting here one more leg here to the downside. We can also go here in the Solana position and trade also Solana here to the upside. So I will make a limit order right now down below here. Open, put it a limit order right now here. So let's see if we are getting filled over there. I got stopped out on my Ethereum position on my other account. So let's open there also another Ethereum position. So market order. I have to do it on my phone right now because here it's kind of not working. Let's have a quick look on Ethereum before I enter my position. How is Ethereum looking? Oh yeah, on Ethereum, I was stopped out here in this wick here. That's very, very bad, but it's kind of okay. It's kind of okay because it's super bullish here right now on Ethereum. So if you are not in an Ethereum position right now, that's also a good way to enter here a new position. Main target for myself is here 4,809,000 US dollars, 4,800 US dollars, 4,900 US dollars, or he even at a 5,000 US dollar position. So this is definitely my main target here for Ethereum. And Solana, yeah, we also not get filled here from our limit order. I will keep the limit order down below there, so maybe we will get filled there. But let's wait the next couple of minutes how the market is here performing. Can put it a little bit higher, so kind of like here. Otherwise, trades looking good. So let's see if we can also scale some other positions up here right now on the other account. Let's see if we can scale up a little bit more. They were kind of on break even. I will keep the position still running. Bonk the same, Sand also the same. Link we also saw a small correction, same as before. On DOT, we already scaled our position up. So this is a possibility to get here our position more scaled up. But I have to have better here a limit order set. So let's have a quick look on Bitcoin. Our Bitcoin position is great in profit. It's very great in profit. So can we scale up here our position on Bitcoin? This should be a nice idea, but for Bitcoin, would be here kind of around here. Let's go here to a 3-minute chart. Could be a great idea to scale up my Bitcoin position here a little bit more. So if you're now finding this support here on Bitcoin, this is a nice opportunity to scale up my Bitcoin position. So go here very quickly. Yeah, we got a perfect retest. Let's pull out also the indicators. We put here the indicators. If it makes sense to scale up my Bitcoin position. Yesterday, I also scaled up my Bitcoin position over here. So we opened the Bitcoin position down below here, traded all the way up here to the upside. Yesterday on the datas, we got a small correction here and then scale the position up. So this is exactly what I want to do here right now, the same. But I want to scale it. I want to wait for Bitcoin came a little bit more to the downside before I put a little bit more margin in my position here right now. Oh, that's wrong. If you really want to know how the strategy is exactly working, just go on my channel. There you will find directly a video explaining step by step how the strategy is working. So this is definitely what you can also take advantage from. And I think I will put here some, let's check where's my entry. Entry is over here. Yeah, it should be okay. Let's add here a little bit more. What is my entry price? Entry price we have here. Yeah, let's scale a little bit up. Let's put a little bit more inside in our position. It's kind of okay, just a little bit in direction of my entry price. So I can even, I think it makes more sense to put even also one little bit more margin inside. So how my strategy is exactly working, it's super simple. We open a long position with like low leverage, at least between 5 to 10x leverage, a little bit more margin as you usually take. So you can even put like $500 or even also more as margin, not like a low margin. Or you can even also start with low margin. And then when the trade is coming into profits, that's the moment where the strategy is exactly working. So then you increase, first you increase your leverage. So you can just go here, put a leverage to 50x, press confirm, and then you can pull out the margin. So this is exactly what I'm doing here right now. So now I have a position on a margin of $30 $35, but a position size of over $2,000. Same is here on DOT. We already scaled out our DOT position, so we now just have only $7 margin, but a position size on over $120. And we already make here some profits already on the trade. So this is exactly how my strategy is working here for Link. We planning the same. So we are using now here $60 margin, have now position size of $250. As soon the trade will going here a little bit more in profits, we can increase our leverage and decrease our margin. So we can use the margin for some other trades and put later the margin again back here in our trade. So this is exactly what I'm doing here right now for Bitcoin. So as you can see here, we're going a little bit, I will make it a little bit bigger here. You can see it. So we can also put here $2 margin again inside. And now the position is climbing and climbing higher. So before we had a $1,000 position. So my entry price is now going a little bit higher, but I can also put here my stop loss already on break even. So at least if we're hitting my stop loss, I will walk away here with profits. So this is also very nice here on the strategy that you could potentially also do it with super low risk, and you are able to trade your small accounts as we're also using here right now. If our all trades are closed, we're also not that big margin using here in the trade, but we are able to scale the account up like a little bit faster to the upside. So we're now waiting here a little bit more for if Bitcoin is going a little bit more down in direction of 113,500 US dollars. I even also will add more into my position and then leave my trade running, because I expect here, especially in the next couple of days, a move back in direction of 120,000 US dollars, or at least filling our CME gap at around 116,800 US dollars. So this is exactly what I'm looking out here for Bitcoin here right now. While Bitcoin is correcting a little bit to the downside, we can also have a quick look on Solana. Let's go also here, because we also placed a limit order for Solana. Let's also check here. We can also scale up the Bitcoin position here. Let's also scale up my Bitcoin position here. What is 111,900 US dollars? Yeah, let's go. Let's need to put a little bit more. Position size is too. Where is our entry price right now? Came a little bit to the upside. It's fine. Now we have a 700 US dollar position right now with just $10 margin. So we can also increase it a little bit more. I want to have 1,000 US dollar position. So, but my entry should not. But why is my position size still the same? It's climbed up a little bit. So it's okay. It's okay. So we're just keeping as it is right now. Let's have a quick look on Solana. Wow. Our limit order was not catched here. That's bad. Yeah. So we can delete our limit order here. Solana went without us. So we have to wait for next trade entries here. Let's go to... I want to check something else. For Solana. So Solana will come down here one more time in our buy zone here right now. There I will also open a position. So we are here now at the 3-minute chart. So soon we're getting here one more move here to the downside. So like here, we can add here. We can open here a position for Solana, but it looks like also Solana went without us, but it's all fine. Our Bitcoin position doing well, so I'm happy at all. So it's all good. It's all fine. Let's see other positions here. Bitcoin 113,000, 114,000 US dollars again. There I didn't scale up my positions right now. I have on my other screen open another account where I want to check if it makes sense to scale up my position there. But to be honest, I want to wait a little bit more for correction before scaling up. So for Bitcoin, what we are doing here right now since today, it's good. So we are still fine. Scaling up the position, so it's all good. But for the others, we have to wait a little bit. So it's waiting here now for a small pullback. Let's quick look here on some other coins. Can you quick look on Link? But it was exactly, so we see here exactly what we are expecting. Move to the upside, the fake fake move, then the correction to the downside, and now we are kind of like exactly at the same as yeah, before the data is coming out. So everybody who got a trade entry here down below, also on link, should be great in profit. What I'm expecting here for a link right now. Ethereum, yeah, we can also have a look on Ethereum. We are still in our Ethereum position in, so nothing to worry. So just in our position. Yeah, kind of like a little bit in profit. Not that crazy, but for Ethereum, we also can go here to TradingView to see a little bit more about why we're going here in the Ethereum position. We are here on the 4-hourly chart. And especially on the 4-hourly chart, we saw a nice breakout here to the upside. There's exactly our entry from our Ethereum position. Let's remove the indicators here. So there we have exactly our trade entry from our Ethereum position. Got the perfect retest over there. So that's the reason why we are also here in our Ethereum position right now, kind of 10% in profit. We can already scale up our Ethereum position as soon we're taking out the next high. Assume we're getting out of our resistance line over there. So at least if we are getting a perfect breakout, so something like more continuation than the breakout, we can scale up our position here and rescale in the position. Assume we're getting like a small bounce here, a little bit more like a retest. So this is the moment where we can scale up our position. Otherwise, just keep our position still riding to the upside, because main target is here around $4,800. Even also my higher target is here $5,000. So this is exactly what I'm looking here for Ethereum. Can also go here to Bitcoin. Let's go here to our Bitcoin chart, because here Bitcoin, after breakout our head and shoulders pattern here to the upside, and even also our triangle to the upside, we are perfectly on track in direction of our target zone. Target zone is here from our triangle here. We can count it from the neckline to the downside by breakout around $119,700. And at least if we are taking out these high at $117,000, expect a massive rally here for Bitcoin, even also for the whole crypto market. Overall, the news are still, or the data are still positive for crypto market. That's the reason also why Bitcoin is here doing a little bit more in direction of yeah, $114,000. Let's go here to Bitcoin again. Breaking $114,000. Yeah, we are on the way to breaking it. Let's check if we can get here in another position to scale up our position, or if you are not in a position right now, let's check where you can enter the next scalp position here. So we're going for the 5-minute chart here to get here more into the next key levels. So assume we're breaking here this level to the upside, $114,300. This is the moment where I should definitely expect here more continuation for Bitcoin. We can also have a quick look. If you're forming here like a pennant or like a bull flag, from downside it's not really accurate, because yeah, if we, it's more like a pennant here or like a bull flag, but we have a short breakout to the downside or a fake out to the downside, so we can mainly focus more on breaking here these resistance line here in direction of higher levels. So as soon we are getting here the breakout of our resistance line over there, this is the moment we can enter the next position. Also here we can see it very perfect. Got here our breakout to the upside, retest, and price target here $119,500. This is exactly what we have looking for. And yeah, just waiting to take out this high here. Yeah, and then price target is here $119,500, at least waiting here for the yeah, breakout of the resistance line here. As soon we're breaking also this little resistance line to the upside. Main direction is here super clear to the upside, so there's no need to worry about it if Bitcoin is here breaking here this resistance line to the upside to get here into higher levels, because also we have a CME gap sitting here at $116,900, and we already know CME gaps will definitely get filled. So that's the reason why we also expect here, yeah, more continuation here on Bitcoin to the upside. And main target, especially on this falling wedge here, when we are going here to the 4-hourly chart, is here the top of the falling wedge. And the top of the falling wedge is here around $122,000. So there could potentially, if we're breaking here this resistance line on the falling wedge to the upside, a massive move here coming for Bitcoin, which remains also 5% or kind of like 6% to the upside. If you are already in a position right now, it would be already gave you 7%, so 10x leverage, 70% to the upside. This is definitely a good trade we can enter. And also on the liquidations, we can see $115,200 is the next liquidity sitting, which is here around kinda. Let's go here in the chart. $115,200. It's kind of like around here. So at least if we're breaking here our resistance line of $114,500 to the upside, guys, there's no worry about to see here higher prices in direction of 117,000 US. So I'm very convenient. I'm very convenient that we are getting here this move to the upside, even also on the 15-minute chart. Let's have a quick look there. Yeah, kind of a little bit. $114,700 is the next key resistance sitting over there. So this is the levels we have to watch over here. Liquidations, we can also have a quick look on the 2-weekly, because also very important where the main liquidity is sitting. And this is exactly here around, yeah, on top of us, $115,000. But they are also building some liquidity to the downside. So maybe they can potentially get here one more move to the downside, but the data and overall the market is super bullish. Gold making new all-time high. The Nasdaq is making a new all-time high. Also, we can have a look on the Nasdaq. Let's have a quick look on the Nasdaq. And also the S&P 500 is making a new all-time high. So the next all-time high will be definitely scheduled for Bitcoin. So as you can see here, yesterday we make a new all-time high here for the Nasdaq. So also here for Nasdaq, if you're breaking here in, yeah, breaking the all-time high, there will be more follow through also here for the Nasdaq, which means if the traditional market will going to the upside, Bitcoin will follow himself. And even also, as you can see here, main targets breaking next all-time high in direction of, yeah, kind of like end September. I would say we should potentially go here in direction of the all-time high, and main target here for the end of the year is here around 113,000, 140, yeah, up to $140,000. So trade is doing good. If we came one more move to the downside on Bitcoin, I will scale more in my position. So I would put a limit order down below here at $114,000. Let's put there a limit order right now. I will keep you updated in my Telegram group how I manage my trade here right now. Otherwise, I will leave the trade still open. Same belongs also for my Ethereum trade. And even also for our other trades we discussed already in this video today. I will keep all the trades open. All trades are in profit. I think only our sand trade is right now break even. So I will keep you updated in the Telegram channel. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video definitely, and even also check down below in the video description. There I have also many other videos for you where you can also be part of the strategy videos. So I explain a lot of stuff about how to using the EMAs, how to use the Bollinger Bands, and even also how to trade here generally at the crypto market. So definitely check this out. Otherwise, don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then we see in the next update video tomorrow.